pastoral style took the runway at Paris Fashion Week in October. For Chanel's 2010 spring-summer collection, Karl Lagerfeld sent his models down the catwalk in a barn inside the Grand Palais. The designer staged a show themed on country idyll instead of diva-like glamour. It's a trend that the Berlin fashion label Blutsgeschwister and others are following. And it requires a penchant for kitsch to embrace country-style embroidery, checkered patterns, and flower appliques. Holiday on the farm, a phrase that encapsulates the design motif of the Blutsgeschwister brand.
We draw on a longing, a cliché, not this kind of embarrassing rustic aesthetic, these village discos. People from the country don't really dress traditionally anymore, except in Upper Bavaria. We really draw on what people might remember about the country, which doesn't mirror that rustic aesthetic, but rather what you're really looking for, the tradition, the old values. In a time when everything's changing so fast, people like seeing checks or polka dots again and again. It's just familiar.
For a weekend in the country, Karin Ziegler recommends a large-size bag. For a short walk in the woods, the small handbag should suffice. It's one of many ideas.
Here we have a coat from the current fall-winter collection. The hood features very striking, elaborate embroidery that's meant to depict the swirling fall with all the leaves and wind. What's really special to us are these very ornamental buttons, thoughtful details, and this combination of red and white that we find quite classic.
In the salon of Berlin stylist André Mertens, the hairstyle is tailored to the fashion trend. Braided styles are in. Here, 4 braids are made into 2 before the pair are pinned up. It's a finished look, and the do of the moment for young women who wear it as an everyday style. This look is more elegant, a bun surrounded by a ring of braids. André Mertens recommends this dignified braided style for special occasions.
You can see how versatile the new look is, how many different ways it can work. It's quite adaptable. Of course, it has to fit the woman wearing it, but it really is very versatile.
Clothes inspired by the countryside are popping up in fashion magazines. Their pages are full of knitwear, lambskins, and models posing on the heath. Dutch trend researcher Lee Edelkoort says the fashion world has done a complete about-face.
Fashion is changing mentality, I guess. Finally nesting itself in the 21st century. Coming to terms with too much glamour and too much gloss and too much people and too much red carpets, and suddenly you see a turnaround towards a real creative fashion, which is really about tailoring and cut and precise choice of material and color and embellishment.
This trend has led to something no one expected. The country lass is now at the height of fashion, with a little help from cosmopolitan types like Karl Lagerfeld.